Okay, let's get down to it, boppers.
Hey, it's the Ron and Fez show, and happy holidays, everybody. That's Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and have a great Kwanzaa, I think you say.
Oh, that's over already, right?
Oh, I don't know. I gotta be honest with you. I'm not even sure what Kwanzaa is.
Do Scientologists have holidays?
Yes, they do.
Was it like Thetan Eve?
It's not all just about Thetans. There's other stuff.
Like Xenu?
Yeah.
Xenu's like their lord. Lives in a volcano.
None of that has anything to do with it, Chris. Chris Stanley, by the way, was enjoying himself at the office Christmas party.
Just a couple hours ago.
And has not stopped partying since. So, for all I know, none of this stuff will ever be able to even make the air. What we are saying right now won't even make the air.
I'll guarantee you this makes the air. Or will it?
That's nothing I think even helps. Fez, what are you unloading over there? What is
just
going
getting
on?
some information.
Good. I'll let you run with it then.
Sorry. Some of the things we'll be talking about from our end of the year special. The best viral videos of 2014. That'll be on today's show, and you'll be able to go to theinterobank.com to vote for your favorites.
There's a lot of papers over there. Like a book.
And we'll be talking about the comedy albums, best comedy albums of 2014. Those will also be up on theinterobank.com, where you can leave your comments and vote for your favorite this year.
My favorite album?
What's that?
Metallica.
Back in Black?
No, I was going to say Ride the Lightning. Is that an album?
I don't think Back in Black's an album.
Back in Black is AC/DC. We looking it up? Ride the Lightning? Because I remember they did that song, right? When we went to say it.
So I was never a big fucking Metallica fan.
Who was? Anybody?
Ride the Lightning, second album by Metallica.
All right, I feel really good about myself. Master of Puppets is an album.
Back in Black is AC/DC, so
is.
I was like way off.
Also, you can go over to the Interbank today. Vote on Comedian of the Year. We're giving out Sign. Bill Murray, his Christmas movie, Scrooge, which I'm going to let you in on a secret here. Little known fact.
Yeah.
That was a remake. That's not an original movie.
I always thought it was fucking original. So I'm wrong?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like an idiot. I still want this prize, though.
You're a big Bill Murray fan, Fez.
Yes, I am. I love Scrooged.
What is another remake he's done?
Is Groundhog's Day a remake?
No, that's terrible to even say. That's terrible even to say. Razor's Edge. Razor's Edge.
I never knew that was a remake.
Yeah, it was like from the 40s or something. Garfield,
wow.
I think. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm learning a lot tonight.
You're learning absolutely nothing. You know what you're learning?
What's that?
You have a giant drinking problem.
It ain't a problem if they're giving them out downstairs.
Is this a problem? You wet yourself.
I just thought my pants were warm.
And wet? I'm glad you enjoy yourself, buddy. Coming up, viral videos, which you'll hear a straighter Chris Stanley talk about that. Oh, God. Oh, boy.
Excuse me.
Also, comedy albums. Colin Quinn, who came in and did the show. Here's a segment just called "Is Fez Homeless?"
It's a fun segment.
Mm-hmm.
It's odd because it's the second time in my life this has come up.
First time is when people found out that you were sleeping on a couch instead of a bed.
No, the first time was during the O&A homeless shopping spree, and I was mistaken for homeless by the news media. And then
We should play that. Do we have that?
Yeah, we have that. We'll play that tomorrow.
No, we're not.
We'll play it tomorrow because I haven't timed out tomorrow's best of completely.
God, you're drunk and screaming.
Everything else is timed out, though. Now, Fez, what's your problem, though? Seriously.
With what?
Because we're downstairs having a good time tonight, having a fucking party, and then Fez is just eating food and not hanging out with me.
And then a minute ago, you had a little breakdown, right?
He almost cried within 20 seconds of the show starting today. And it's a great one. We go on to if you're homeless or not, and I still think he is. And the guy who brought it up to me that Fez is homeless, he was down there tonight, and he asked me again. So Fez is homeless, right?
Why is it still coming up?
Because I asked him, you still think Fez is homeless? Because he is.
You don't need to conduct a survey down there.
Why not?
And and we'll play one of our favorite bits, which is Tommy John again feeling uncomfortable with David Allen Greer.
This is so good.
Yeah. This is when we know we wanted to stay at Raw Dog and stay in this format.
They have a serious beef, and I like it. I like them getting into it.
Well, one of them has a serious beef. Dag is fine with it. It's TJ that's running the problem.
Johnny could get to the bra problems with a lot of people.
I'm going to try to guess what you said. Bra problems with a lot of people?
A lot of problems with a lot of people.
I heard bra popums. It's like a new snack.
I just heard a small child talk in my ear.
That was a kid who used to work here, Shelby.
2015. What's up?
Did Shelby talk with you? Because I noticed Catholic Joe stuck to you going like this. Give me a timeline.
Yeah. Fucking Catholic Joe was all over me. I was like, yo, Joe. And I call him G.I. Joe sometimes.
So Chris calls me over. Now, by the way, I'm talking with bosses. Because why else are you going to go this thing?
Right.
To talk with bosses.
That's what you're supposed to do.
So he calls me over. He keeps going like this. Run. So I get over here, right? It's him and Catholic Joe.
Yeah.
He's pounding, and he goes like this. You remember the great communicator. And I don't say a word. I turn around and walk away from the boat.
Why'd you walk away? Because I was like really having a fun time with that.
I don't want to be seen with you, and I don't like you when you're drinking this much.
Not even at the Christmas party?
No. Because Christmas is about what?
Open bar?
Christ.
Oh.
And to celebrate it by screaming there's an open bar and free mini meatballs.
The best thing about the meatballs at the party was they were cold in the middle.
Yeah, I know. You kept telling me that. You said they were like a special little popsicle. And I go, that's funny. And he yells like this, like my special little popsicle. And then he takes the little thing and makes it seem like it's his penis. And I don't want to be seen with him. Chris, I love you.
Yeah, I love you,
but I
Ronnie
also
B.
hate you because of the way you act. So let's get that out.
Okay. It kind of hurts my feelings, but I'll take it. I'll take the first part.
First part of the second part. Go over and win on the Interrobang. Vote, leave a comment, and one of your funniest comments or best comments. We will pick our favorite comment to win this signed Bill Murray. And since it's Fez's, I want you, Fez, to be in charge of it. So,
okay.
But that means if someone's just acting like Fez rules, I'm going to fucking say that person can't win.
No, disqualified.
It's got to be somebody who doesn't suck up to you, but stays on topic. There's also the specials, the books, viral videos, and albums all up on the iBang. It's just fantastic. Tonight at 5 o'clock is part of the 10 days of Christmas.
It's just 10. It's a nice even number. We're in a 10 base.
Yes, because 12 isn't an even number. Unmasked at 5 o'clock with the great Simon Pegg. You're going to enjoy this one because he's a delightful man. Here's the thing. I always thought Simon Pegg, Seth Rogen, the two luckiest guys in Hollywood. They never seem to have any pressure on them. They have fun. There is now only one lucky guy left in Hollywood, and that's Simon Pegg. Hear his Unmasked tonight at 5 p.m. Now, enjoy this as we do the year in comedy and follow along on the Interrobang.
2014, the year Ron and Fez came to Raw Dog, and comedy upped its game. Never in the history of years has there been a year this funny. In a time that brought us Ebola.
Fox News alert now, the Ebola emergency here in America. The killer virus.
Spreading much faster than efforts to contain it.
Civil unrest across the country.
The police officers sprayed or threw tear gas into the crowd.
And unspeakable horrors, like another Transformers movie.
Look, Optimus is out there all alone.
What? You can't help him.
I have to, Jesse. He came back for us.
The Ron and Fez Show salutes those who made us laugh at those things. Sirius XM Raw Dog Comedy Hits 99 and Ron and Fez proudly present a look at the past 365 days of comedy with 2014, the funniest year of all the years since the beginning of time.
It's the Ron and Fez Show, going over some of the best of the years. We've already picked out a viral video of the year. Fez picked guy sleeping at the ball game, and I thought for sure that was Davey Mack at the Super Bowl. What was the camera that caught him?
That was the 360-degree camera that they had. They took to take like the ultimate wide-angle shot.
Yeah,
and then you were able to zoom in and find him.
And that's the Super Bowl, and he's passed out. So many great comedy things happened this year. We've already been through the specials, and what's next for us, Chris?
Albums of the year.
Now, albums are back in a big, big way, and I'm going to go to young Shelby Lynn on this one. Shelby, the album and the special, do you have a problem when they get released as both?
I do, because a lot of the stuff they release on the special is visual.
I agree. I agree.
Chelsea Peretti, great special, but there's no way it could be done as an album, because she does a thing where she parodies the weird cuts they do to the audience members laughing. So, and that's half the special. So there's no way it could be put on an album.
I always like somebody who does an album just as an album. Cheech and Chong, where it was basically studio material. Albert Brooks, where he did very little stand-up and would work different things just from an audio point of view, and I always thought it was fantastic. Chris, what are your albums of the year?
Albums of the year. Sarah Silverman, We Are Miracles.
It was also a special, right?
Yes, that was all, yeah. That was your last special as well.
Just write that down here.
Make that mark. Mark that.
Mark of the Beast.
Big J. Okerson, the crowd work sections, What's Your Fucking Deal?
Now, here's what I love about this. This was the year of the crowd work albums to come out. Todd Barry also did one. But this was always throwaway material that you wouldn't want to do if there was someone for the industry. In the past, if Jim McCauley from The Tonight Show came and he saw you doing crowd work, he would be like, no, thank you, but, this is TV. If anybody from any of the record companies, you wouldn't do crowd work in front of them, because obviously you don't make a crowd work album. Now we do.
It's here. It's arrived. Chris Gethard, My Comedy Album.
Very funny guy.
Mark Normand, Still Got It.
Love the Mark Normand. Love his voice as well.
Cameron Esposito, Same Sex Symbol.
She seems to be the girl on the rise right now.
Yeah, she's hot fire.
She's got the heat.
Tommy Johnigan, Stand Up Comedy 3.
This I like because I remember Johnigan said to me he never even went back and listened to the set. He just said to them, I think you captured a good set there. Go ahead and put it out. I like the balls of that. And then Johnigan left, and threw some food on some people. Do you know it's a long time since Jonathan's been to the East Coast?
I was thinking about that recently.
Why don't you reach out to him?
I am. Maybe he'll be part of saying who's the comedian who's going to break out. I've just called it comedian instead of comedian. Because
you know why, right?
Why?
You're not getting enough rest. That's something I want you to commit to in 2015.
I can guarantee a commitment to sleep in 2015.
That can be your, what do we call the New Year's vows? The resolutions.
Yeah, that's it.
That's your New Year's resolution. Fez, what's your New Year's resolution?
I get laid.
Blunt? Not anything you expect to hear from a middle-aged woman, but okay. It's that, and we have to respect it. Shelby, what about for you?
I'm looking to
New
get
job?
really jacked, really fitness. I'm looking to totally redo that part of my life. I'm sick of being the shrimpy, skinny guy.
Well, I'm sure you'll be a big, strong stud. And mine, and I don't know if I'll reach it, but you know what I say?
What's that?
Jump for the stars and maybe you'll land on the roof. I just have kill 3 coworkers.
Oh.
I don't even care if I only end up killing 1.
Now, this doesn't have to be, it could be other people, right?
Hey, whatever helps you sleep well tonight.
All right.
You go and believe it.
That's part of my resolution, try to sleep well.
Let's get back into what we're doing here, Chris.
All right, Joe.
Excuse me. He said, excuse me. I just got into something else. Start from the top.
All right, Sarah Silverman, We Are Miracles. Big J. Ogerson, The Crowdwork Sessions, What's Your Fucking Deal? Chris Gethard's My Comedy Album. Mark Norman, Still Got It. Cameron Esposito, Same Sex Symbol. Tommy Johnigan, Stand Up Comedy 3. And then Joe Mandy, Bitch Face. Nick Thune, Folk Hero. Mike Vecchione, Muscle Confusion. And Weird Al Yankovic's Mandatory Fun.
I'm going to start this with Fez. Fez, what do you pick?
Weird Al Yankovic, Mandatory Fun. When he did the 8 songs in 8 days, I was looking forward to a different parody every single day.
But that's not the album. That's the hype around the album again. Do you ever sit down and listen to the album?
No, I don't.
Have you ever listened to the album?
No.
Is it listenable? Would anyone sit down and listen to those parody songs? That's the big question. Chris, who are you taking?
I'm taking my dog, Big J. Ogerson, The Crowdwork Sessions, What's Your Fucking Deal?
Is that based on the fact that you're friends with him?
No, it's not. I listen to What's Your Fucking Deal and I laugh my balls off.
Obviously, you don't have the comfortability that a Shelby has with him. You have your own awkward comfortability.
I text with him. We have a text relationship, and he's like, hey, let's get high and go see a movie. And I'm like, it's Tuesday, I'm working.
I wish he would invite you to the ball game. Shelby, what do you got?
Chris Gethard's My Comedy Album.
Big Chris Gethard fan. What is it about that album?
That he touches on, like, really tragic things that you probably wouldn't
That's Bill Burr territory, my friend.
Yeah. That you probably wouldn't, like, want to share with people, not just, like, goofy things, and he takes a risk knowing, like, it might not be his audience familiar with those things, and, like, it just slays the whole way through.
Here's the thing, though. I don't think if it's a risk if you also enjoy making people uncomfortable. But his stuff, a lot of his stuff, if it wasn't funny, would be absolutely heartbreaking. And then I admire him so much, though, of his collection of weirdos. I'm going to take one out here, and I think I'm going to shock the world with this.
Okay.
My pick for album of the year, and personally the guy that I think is going to break out big, Mike Vecchione. Mike Vecchione comes to comedy from a place that you've never seen before. A conservative, comfortable place. And I don't mean conservative in the Archie Bunker sense of the word. Yes, it's easy to be funny from that place and, like shocking and, hey, I'm a good guy. I'm talking about he comes of it from a responsible, conservative point of view. And every single time that guy opens up his mouth, he slays me. I love the album. Mike Vecchione. Wish him all the best with it.
The viral videos of 2014 that are totally worth watching again.
I was paralyzed. I was just paralyzed. I swear to God, I was just paralyzed.
I can't tell you how many pages of videos, how many things I've watched over and over again to boil this down to the 10 viral videos that are worth watching again.
Can I just guess?
Sure, go right
Was
ahead.
it 2 pages of videos?
No!
All right, let me have a second guess.
Okay, all right.
3 pages of videos.
No.
It's a lot.
Not at all. That's not a lot at all.
For me, it would be a lot.
I went through hundreds of videos. Hundreds, if not thousands.
All these are up on the Interrobang, and do you have links that work for all them?
Yes.
I know a lot of times when you go back to look at viral videos, you find out someone yanked them.
Oh, it happens all the time. But yes, it happened to me when I was looking for stuff. But I went and found alternate links there. All these links will be up on the Interrobang so you can watch and re-enjoy these viral videos.
They're all watchable on one page. Head on over to the Interrobang and vote for this. And Chris, what is the name of this piece? The viral videos?
Worth watching again.
Okay. Let's go through some of them.
Okay. Do you remember this man, the man caught sleeping at a Yankees game?
Oh, I love that guy. Now, didn't he also try to sue?
He tried to sue ESPN, John Kruk, and Dan Schulman, who were commenting on at the time as he was passed out.
He wanted $10 million for snoozing at a Yankees game.
I'll tell you what, we'll give you $3 million, and that's it. But I talked him down out of $7 fucking million. I'm like a hero.
And the lawsuit he put out was misspelled. It was bad grammar. The guy seemed
sleepy.
But this guy was on the cover of the Post. The New York Post, he made the cover. It was so goddamn funny.
Dude, I have seen people sleeping at concerts, at ball games, at everything. I don't know if I've showed up anywhere that somebody wasn't passed out before.
The beautiful thing about his New York Post exclusive was he wanted a photo in the Post to prove that he wasn't the fat person that ESPN called him, which they didn't. If you watch the video again. But he wanted to show what great shape he was in. Yeah, that was another fail for this man.
Well, I didn't see that, but so that one's up. Basically, napping guy at ESPN. What else you got, Chris?
Next up is the Maui mayoral candidate that got tasered.
Oh, I love that dude.
The guy goes by the name Bo Hawks.
He's got my vote also.
Bo Hawks is the man.
And the fact that a grown man is running from another grown man is just hysterical to me.
In the beautiful venue of Maui.
Like, I don't even think that you should be in a high school and you're running from another man, no matter what he has.
Stand and fight. Or at least take your... There he is. There he just fucking running.
Turn it up.
Come on, cop! You can't do this, dude! Running down wells. You can't do this!
His muscles lock up and he just face plants into the street. But his last words before he gets tased is, I'm going to get tased. He just screams that out to no one in particular.
Who's going to help you, dude? You're running from the goddamn cops. Also, update, he did not become mayor of Maui.
That's shocking to me. The guy who shot him with the taser did. Next up on the viral videos of 2014.
This is a classic that we all loved. This was Girl Shovel Fight.
I'm going to disagree that I loved it because it was a little too violent. I have a nephew who says that got too adventurous for me. I think it's funny because she's running, but you do have women hitting each other with a shovel. Let's start it over and let's get some audio up on it. Because it's
She's not allowed to use a weapon on you. What the hell? That's not out my yard. Oh shit! Okay. Oh my god!
All right, here's 2 things that can't happen when you're the bully. You can't see something and yell, oh shit, and turn around and run. You gotta stay bully. And 3, when you do take the shovel to the back of the head, you can't.
Get out! Get out my yard! Emily, don't. Oh my God. Dude.
That's the part I was looking for, the big cry. You can't do that at the end of it. A little too violent for me to stay in as humor. Dark humor, yeah, but I can't stand to see women being so cruel to each other. The next one, of course, was the gathering of the Juggalos.
The Gathering of Juggalos is so popular. It's getting even more and more popular every year. But this video was the one that stole the whole gathering of...
Just some guy getting his belly rubbed.
Just humongously obese man.
He's a big dude, but the thing is, it doesn't feel good to get your belly rubbed no matter who you are. After this one, and again, I wouldn't have put this one on, weak head smokes dabs for the first time. You'll always see a guy with a weak head trying to pull his shit together online.
This guy, this because A, it was dabs, and B, it was just so, his freak out was so extreme. I thought best freak out, drug wise, of 2014. Also
impressive. You can call me Sub-Zero because I'm freezing niggas. I was paralyzed. I was just paralyzed. I swear to God, I was just paralyzed. This is not good. Seriously, I was calling the ambulance. I was just paralyzed. Seriously. No, I can't.
You're freaking out, man.
No, you don't understand.
Weed is not bad for you. It does not kill anybody ever. You're fine.
Please, I was just stuck in time. I swear to God, I was just stuck in time. No, please, this is really not good. Please, I was just stuck in time, guys. I'm gonna explode. No, please.
I can say something in his defense.
Yeah.
I've been stuck in time before, and it sucks.
He touched time also.
Then you got the what's in your energy drink. It's Satan, just a crazy woman.
Yeah.
Losing her own shit.
She was a late entry. She made it.
Man, you got a lot of these, huh?
Oh, yeah. Top 10 of all the entire year.
What's next for you?
Next is the Drunk San Francisco tour guide.
Oh, I loved her.
On her last day of work,
she turns on Chinatown.
Here she is telling Chinatown really what she actually thinks of them.
All these people walking down the street every day, I can't even get home at night. Fuck your preschools and your little preschoolers making all that noise at 6 in the morning when I was trying to live here. Fuck your salons, fuck your little herb gardens, fuck your little seafood fucking markets with your turtles and your frogs inside, okay? Okay, when you come to America, you gotta assimilate them.
Last day at work, and it came off that way. You also had the apparently kid who gave that interview that everybody else picked up on. Then you have as a viral video, and a funny one, I'm shocked with this, what it's like to walk down the streets as a woman.
Well, yeah, this is one of the biggest videos of the entire year. It blew up on the internet. And then it also spawned a million other videos, like, what's it like to be a Jewish guy walking down the street?
Oi!
What's it like to be an Irish guy? What's it like to be a man walking down the street? What's it like to be a Jets fan? It was like patient zero for the giant viral video explosion.
Yeah, but those ones should have been the parodies. They kind of should have been the funny ones that we focused on. And then finally, when did Brazil fans steal assault on the media?
Biggest video about World Cup.
Do you honestly think so?
Yeah. Without 100%.
Is going, the flags are waving, and even though it's been a few hours since Brazil took the game, the party is still going on here. Now Brazil beat out Chile 3-2, but it was a nail biter. It was a very, very close call. I want to bring in some of the fans. How nervous were you guys watching this game?
I was really nervous. Walking right in the pussy.
Okay, we just disregard that altogether. You can tell things are getting a little bit wild here. Let's go.
I love that kid.
Now,
He's
fucker
the best.
right in the pussy got so big that the FSU quarterback was suspended half a game for yelling it out.
It's the best. The guy created his own meme. It's got to make the best viral videos.
All right, let's go back over this. Everybody pick out their favorite napping man at a Yankees game. The Maui male candidate gets tased. The girls' shovel fight. The gathering of the juggalos. This must have been what Rome was like. Weekhead smokes dab. What's in your monster drink? Satan. The apparently kid gives the greatest interview ever. And I also was calling him Little Davy Mack for a while. Drunk San Francisco tour guide does not like Chinatown. What it's like to walk the streets as a woman. And did Brazil fans steal assault on the media? I'm going to go around the table here, but start with Shelby Lynn. Shelby, what was your favorite?
Shovel Girl, by far. That just stands out in my mind. Every aspect of it was just the perfect viral video.
I'm shocked that a little misogynistic person would like to see that. Fez, what about for you?
Napping man sues ESPN, Major League Baseball, and John Kruk for $10 million. The guy asleep at the Yankees game. Just all the follow-up that went with the video was hysterical.
Now, let me just say, don't you feel like that's cheating? We're talking about the viral video of the year, not the aftermath.
It's gotta be the video.
Can't really look at that. And the only thing that works is Kruk and those guys are busting his balls for being asleep. Again, I've seen guys sleeping everywhere. I've never been to a ball game. I didn't see somebody drunk and passed out. That's why the people around him aren't like, oh my God, take a look at this. They're used to it.
It's just a man taking a nap.
Yeah. You will see people passed out at every football game, hockey game. People get a little drunk and want to snooze a little bit. Chris Stanley, what about for you?
I got 6 words for you.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
And mine is easy for me. And that is the Chinatown video. Somebody who was going through a neighborhood and laying into everybody who lives in that neighborhood. And the fact, and this is what I really admire, the crowd loved her. The racism that was being displayed on the top of that bus was appreciated by the audience.
And she was rocking a bottle of liquor, which was even cooler. Best last day ever.
I would do it. I'd have that last day. I'd have to burn down the shit house on the job. It wouldn't matter to me. It is the Ron and Fez show. And this is the year that Ron and Fez came to Raw Dog. And it also just happens to be the funniest year in history.
More Ron, more Fez. This is the best of Ron and Fez on Raw Dog. Comedy Hits, Channel 90.